Yo, what is going on everyone? Thanks so much for tuning in, as always, much appreciated. My name is Dutchline. In this video, we are continuing with the new entrance. In the previous episode, we continued on some small decorational pieces and also the curved roof that's in between the buildings. And in this one, we are pretty much going to be continuing on it. More so because the curved roof will be placed in a second spot as well. And the reason for that is because we're using it for a complete connection of all the buildings that are in this area so far. So the building for the staff members, so the staff member glass house, will be like the beginning point. And from there that roof will be attached to it and then go to the first real entrance building. And then there's a second curved roof which will lead to the, like pretty much the main building of the entrance. And as you can see right now, we are placing that second building in. It's a blueprint from the first one, so on the outside it's pretty much the same, but also something different is the box building that's on top of it. That's something that we made a couple episodes back, and we also kind of discussed it there, that building would be placed on top of this building, and that's like sort of the moment where that comes back. So it's sort of one building now. And whenever it's in the right location, this whole thing feels like one structure. And that's what we wanted to make and build in the first place. That was pretty much what the inspiration was. Also, another thing that we're going to be focusing on is the pathing. We already have a little bit going close to the fallow deer enclosure and the glass house, which houses the indoor section of the fallow deer and also the restaurant. And in between that and where the entrance gates are going to be underneath this curved roof, that bit will be done with the pathing. It goes through a couple variations, and the final one, which will be shown in this video, is the one that we're going to go for. So a couple tries and errors sort of happened along the way. So that's the reason why I didn't really show it, because that would mean that you will see me struggle a couple times with the pathing. Like in Blended 2, the pathing system isn't great, but we did manage to get some sort of a nice layout going. Whenever the layout is placed altogether, it doesn't look like super nice. But whenever we are going to be decorating the pathing sections and where those plant borders will be, because that's something that we're going to be creating as well in the future, it really comes together nicely, and it sort of is in a state right now where I kind of like it. So it's something that will stay for sure. And once again, especially because the pathing system in this game isn't super fantastic or nice to use, it's definitely there were something gonna go for, and not really delete, because it's pretty decent on where it is right now. In live streams over on Twitch, we create all these builds live, and over there we are already far underway on completing this whole entrance. So if you do want to check out these buildings live, then I'll leave a link in the description down below. Feel free to press that link. It will redirect you to the Twitch channel where all those live streams are. It would be great to see you there in a future one if you haven't already. If we're going to look in the future a little bit, then we're going to be placing a couple more structures in this area. Overall, space-wise, we don't really have that much in terms of where the parking lot will be. So it will be very interesting how we're gonna do that in the future. As of now, I don't really have a plan on how we're gonna do that. But whenever we're gonna go and create that little section, it will be a little struggly moment, but time will tell. But a couple buildings that will be created and are already kind of done in the live streams are a new enclosure. They'll be in between the entrance and the pronghorn antelope and American bison enclosure. It will be very small, very narrow. We kind of discussed which animal we're going to use it for, and that turned out to be the Galapagos tortoise. Hopefully I pronounced that name correctly. For some reason I could never pronounce the name correctly 100%, but hopefully it was good enough. And another bicycle entrance, or at least a bicycle entrance, will be placed as well. That will all be in the future, and that will be after we created the decorations. Something that will happen before that though, is we're going to be extending the restaurant a little bit. At some point when we were creating the decorations, there was still a section open in between the saltwater crocodile and the restaurant glass house. And in the beginning, we weren't quite sure what to do with it. So we kind of wanted to just like make it natural with rocks and trees. But then we kind of looked into the restaurant thing again. And before, there were only like 10 tables, which isn't a whole lot. So we were looking at like variations that we could do to increase the amount of seats that will be connected to the restaurant. And because one of those empty areas that we wanted to initially like create or place rocks and trees, we came up with the idea to like place some more tables. At the end, it's just like a little side project, but I'm super happy with how it looks. It's like super nice, especially with the decorations, which we're going to be creating in the future as well. It turns out like very nice, and it really sort of brings that little area like together and sort of finished as well. There's still a second area though that we have to look at, which as of now is still a little out there and not quite sure what we're gonna do with. But they'll be like in the future to like not go like too far in the future. For now, that's what we're going to be creating. We'll leave you all with the remaining of the speed build though. Hopefully you will enjoy as always. All the links in the description down below. Feel free to join. Also like in Discord and also on the live streams over on Twitch. So for now, thanks again for tuning in. Enjoy the video. I'll see you all in a future live streams over on Twitch. Otherwise the next future video over here on YouTube. Stay safe and I will see you all later. Have a good one. Bye bye.